Have you ever wondered why, despite doing everything right, you still wake up with a fear in your stomach about your heart health? You eat less red meat, you walk 30 minutes a day, you take your prescribed medication, and yet that feeling of vulnerability remains, that deep-seated fear of becoming a burden on your children, or the panic that a sudden, life-altering health crisis, a heart attack or a stroke, could be just around the corner. We've been told that heart decline is an inevitable part of aging, that it's just genetics, that it's the price you pay for living a long life. But what if I told you that is simply not true? What if the biggest threats to your senior heart are not the things you see, like cholesterol numbers, but 3 invisible environmental factors quietly attacking you every single day? Factors like the very air you breathe, the emotional stress you carry, and the quality of sleep you skip. These are the silent killers that nutrition and exercise alone cannot fully defeat. My research shows that focusing solely on diet and exercise is like putting a tiny patch on a massive crack in the dam. It's necessary, but it fails to address the invisible source of the damage. The problem isn't just aging, the problem is inflammation caused by our modern environment. And that inflammation is what slowly, silently clogs your arteries. In this video, I'm going to share a clear, evidence-based solution. This is the Triple Threat Protocol. We're going to expose the 3 hidden environmental stressors that damage your senior heart. And more importantly, I'll give you 3 simple, low-cost micro-protocols you can start today to detox your heart, reduce inflammation, and regain your independence. This isn't about expensive supplements or complex medical procedures. It's about reclaiming control through knowledge. It's about giving yourself the second wind you deserve. Let's begin with the first invisible killer, and perhaps the most surprising one. Threat 1. Air pollution, the silent inflammation factory. The first threat is the most pervasive, because it is literally everywhere, the air you breathe. You might think that if you live in a quiet suburban or rural area, you're safe. But scientific research is clear. The most dangerous heart threat is an invisible particle called PM2.5. These microscopic particles are 20 times smaller than a strand of hair. They come from traffic, industrial activity, and surprisingly, even cooking indoors. The invisible killer. When you inhale PM2.5, it doesn't just stay in your lungs. These particles are so tiny, they immediately cross into your bloodstream. Once there, they become silent terrorists. They trigger a massive, systemic inflammatory response. Imagine your body's immune system sounding the alarm as if it were under attack. This chronic, low-level inflammation is the express route to hardening of the arteries, known as atherosclerosis. For seniors, whose hearts are already working harder, this is catastrophic. A study published by the American Heart Association showed a clear link. Long-term exposure to these particles significantly increases the risk of heart attack, stroke, and early death. The damage is not instantaneous. It is cumulative, building up over decades until one day, the heart simply can't take the stress anymore. This is why we need to proactively detox our heart from the effects of PM2.5, and we can do this cheaply and naturally. Protocol 1. The Anti-Inflammatory Shield. This protocol is a 3-step daily defense against air pollution, using natural solutions to neutralize inflammation. Step 1. The simple detox food shield. The best way to combat inflammation is with powerful natural antioxidants. Think of these foods as the body's internal counterterrorism unit, neutralizing the PM2.5 particles that enter your bloodstream. We are focusing on 2 easy, affordable powerhouses you can find at any local grocery store. The first is beets. Beets are rich in nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a critical vasodilator. It helps relax the inner muscles of your blood vessels, widening them and improving blood flow. More importantly, beets contain betalains, potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compounds that directly fight the systemic inflammation caused by air pollution. Try adding half a cup of shredded cooked beets to your salad or blending a small amount into a morning smoothie. The second powerhouse is green tea. Specifically, the compound epigallocatechin gallate, or EGCG. EGCG is one of the most studied natural antioxidants. Research suggests that EGCG can help protect the cardiovascular system against the adverse effects of air pollution by scavenging free radicals and reducing inflammatory markers in the blood. 1 to 2 cups of unsweetened green tea per day can make a significant difference. This is not a miracle cure. It is simple biological support backed by science. Step 2. The low-cost indoor filtration tip. Most people think they need an expensive HEPA filter. And while those are excellent, there are low-cost steps you can take today. If you cannot afford a high-end air purifier, focus on the sources of indoor air contamination. The number one source in many senior homes is the kitchen. Cooking, especially frying or grilling, releases a massive amount of PM 2.5. The tip: always use your exhaust fan, hood fan, when cooking, even when boiling water. If you don't have one, or if it vents back into the room, open a window just a crack to create slight air movement while cooking. Furthermore, introducing snake plants or spider plants can help filter certain toxins, though their capacity is small. The increased humidity and natural presence supports overall air quality and well-being. It's a simple shift in habit that dramatically reduces your daily PM 2.5 exposure. Step 3. The 5-minute morning ritual. The key to a flexible, healthy artery is its ability to widen and relax, a process called vasodilation. This is where nitric oxide comes in again. Your morning routine is the perfect time to activate this system. The ritual: focused nasal breathing. First, sit comfortably. Close your mouth and breathe slowly and deeply, only through your nose. Inhale for a count of 4. Hold for a count of 5. Exhale slowly for a count of 6. Do this for 5 minutes. Nasal breathing naturally activates the nitric oxide production in your paranasal sinuses. This tiny molecule helps dilate your blood vessels, improving blood flow and reducing the stiffness caused by chronic inflammation. This simple 5-minute ritual is your daily, no-cost heart medication. It is a moment of calm, control, and biological renewal. Threat 2. Chronic stress and social isolation, the cortisol catastrophe. The second invisible killer is stress, but not just the everyday frustration of traffic or a lost key. We are talking about chronic stress and its ugly sibling, social isolation or loneliness. In the senior community, loneliness is epidemic. This isn't just a sad emotional state. It is a severe biological threat that directly impacts your heart health. Stress is a physical disease. When you are chronically stressed or socially isolated, your body is permanently stuck in a fight or flight mode. This state floods your system with stress hormones, cortisol and adrenaline. Cortisol is the catastrophe. It increases blood sugar, glucose, raises your heart rate, and drastically spikes your blood pressure. Imagine driving your car with the accelerator and the brake pressed down at the same time. That's what chronic cortisol does to your heart. The loneliness factor. The data is staggering. The impact of social isolation and loneliness on mortality risk is comparable to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Loneliness creates a state of constant, low-grade inflammation, mimicking the threat of a physical attack. This biological response is what leads to heart disease, not just a sad mood. This is why social engagement is not a luxury. It is a critical component of cardiovascular longevity. To combat this, we need to manually interrupt the cortisol surge using a proven technique: the Vagal Reset. Protocol 2, the Vagal Reset Protocol. This protocol is designed to activate your body's rest and digest system, the parasympathetic nervous system, via the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve runs from your brainstem to your abdomen, controlling your heart rate, mood, and inflammation. A healthy vagus nerve is essential for a healthy heart. Step 1. The cold water shock. This is a powerful, instant technique known to interrupt the stress response. The vagus nerve has sensory fibers distributed on the face, specifically around the eyes and temples. The technique. Simply take a bowl of ice-cold water, or even just use a washcloth soaked in cold water. Hold your breath, and then quickly splash your face, focusing on the area below your eyes and above your cheekbones. The rapid exposure to cold signals the vagus nerve to activate immediately. You will notice an instant reduction in your heart rate and a profound sense of calm. Use this technique whenever you feel a surge of frustration, anxiety, or high blood pressure. It's an instant, no-cost biological reset. Step 2. Humming therapy. The natural vibration. The vagus nerve also connects to the muscles in your vocal cords and the back of your throat. Stimulating these areas with sound vibration is another way to manually reset the stress response. The technique, humming. It sounds almost too simple, but the science supports it. Inhale deeply and then hum, making a deep, resonant sound for as long as you can sustain it. Vary the pitch to find the deepest resonance in your chest and throat. Do this for 2 to 3 minutes. The vibration traveling through your throat stimulates the vagus nerve, immediately lowering your stress hormones and promoting relaxation. It's the simplest form of internal biohacking. Step 3. The social connection micro-habit. To directly combat the biological damage of loneliness, you need consistent, low-pressure social interaction. The micro-habit, the one-call-a-day rule. Instead of waiting for a family member to call you, make a commitment to call one person every day. It doesn't have to be a long conversation. It can be a 2-minute check-in with an old friend, a neighbor, or a colleague. The simple act of initiating a conversation, hearing another human voice, and practicing compassion is a powerful biological antidote to the inflammatory damage of social isolation. Consistency is key here. Make the call, connect, and reset the isolation loop. Threat 3. Chronic sleep deprivation, the arterial repair failure. The third invisible killer is perhaps the most deceptive because we often view sleep as a luxury rather than a necessity. Many seniors accept restless sleep or early awakenings as a normal part of aging. It is not. It is a direct threat to your cardiovascular system. Sleep is not rest, it is repair. When you sleep, your body doesn't just rest. Your heart and arteries undergo essential maintenance and repair. Specifically, the inner lining of your blood vessels, the endothelium, is repaired during deep sleep cycles. The endothelial damage. Research from institutions like the Mayo Clinic shows that chronic sleep deprivation, less than 6 hours per night, disrupts this repair process. This lack of recovery increases the levels of circulating inflammatory chemicals and raises blood pressure. It also causes major disruptions in glucose metabolism, significantly increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes, which is a major precursor to heart disease. If you don't sleep deeply, your arteries do not heal. It's that simple. We need to treat the hour before bed not as winding down, but as an active repair phase for your arteries. Protocol 3. The Arterial Repair Routine. This protocol focuses on low-cost, natural methods to prime your nervous system and muscles for deep, restorative sleep, maximizing arterial repair. Step 1. The magnesium foot soak. Most adults, especially seniors, are deficient in magnesium. Magnesium is crucial because it acts as a natural calcium channel blocker, helping to relax the smooth muscle cells in your blood vessels and the entire nervous system. It prepares your body for sleep. The technique: a simple foot soak. Fill a basin with warm water and add half a cup of Epsom salts, magnesium sulfate. Soak your feet for 15 to 20 minutes, about an hour before bedtime. Magnesium is readily absorbed through the skin, helping to calm muscle tension and quiet the racing mind that often keeps us awake. It's an affordable, traditional technique for deep relaxation and improved vascular health. Step 2. The tech cutoff rule. Blue light exposure from screens, phones, tablets, computers, television, right before bed is perhaps the single biggest destroyer of senior sleep quality. Blue light aggressively suppresses the production of melatonin, the hormone that signals your body it is time to sleep. The rule: implement the 60-minute tech cutoff. 60 minutes before your intended sleep time, turn off all screens and electronic devices. This is non-negotiable. Replace screen time with light reading, quiet conversation, or the foot soak mentioned in Step 1. This allows your natural melatonin production to surge, giving you the best chance for deep, restorative sleep. Step 3. The 4-7-8 breathing hack. This widely recognized technique, based on ancient yogic practices, helps manually switch your body from the sympathetic, stress state to the parasympathetic, sleep state. The technique: breathe in through your nose for a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 7. Exhale completely through your mouth for a count of 8. Repeat this cycle 4 times. The key is the elongated exhale of 8 seconds, which slows the heart rate and calms the nervous system, effectively acting as a gentle anesthetic to guide your body into sleep. Practice this while lying in bed. You will often find yourself falling asleep before the 4th cycle is complete. Synthesis and conclusion: your second wind. We've now exposed the triple threat: the invisible environmental stressors of air pollution, chronic stress and loneliness, and sleep deprivation that silently erode your senior heart health. And we've armed you with 3 powerful, low-cost daily micro-protocols to fight back. This is not just about avoiding disease. This is about reclaiming your vitality. This is your second wind. By actively addressing these 3 hidden killers, you are not passively aging. You are actively managing your cardiovascular destiny. You are building resilience. You are reducing your risk of becoming dependent on others. You are securing your independence, your freedom, and your ability to enjoy every minute of your retirement, whether that means traveling, playing with your grandchildren, or simply waking up feeling truly rested. We know the facts are true. PM 2.5 causes inflammation. Loneliness is as toxic as smoking, and sleep is essential for arterial repair. Now the power lies in your daily action. Respect the science, trust the process, and reclaim your health. I've shared 3 complete protocols: the Anti-Inflammatory Shield, the Vagal Reset, and the Arterial Repair Routine. Out of these 3, which one are you going to commit to starting tonight? Will you try the Vagal Reset to manage daily anxiety, or will you commit to the Anti-Inflammatory Shield? Share your decision in the comments below. I read every one of your responses, and I'm here to support you on this journey. Now, if you want to make Protocol 1, the Anti-Inflammatory Shield, even more powerful, your next logical step is to optimize your diet to act as the ultimate PM 2.5 detox. I've put together a specialized guide that reveals 10 foods that detox your heart from air pollution, the PM 2.5 antidote, that you can add to your grocery list this week. Click on the screen now to watch that video next and complete your heart health defense strategy. This content is for informational purposes only and is not intended as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition, or before making any changes to your diet, exercise, or medication regimen.